We're back with Lord of the Mysteries episode 3. Klein is now a Beyonder, a seer at that. We got some amazing characters already. Dune Smith, Leonard. And let's see what we can get out of the notebook that's apparently in front of the kidnapper's house. There'll be a pretty lengthy discussion and analysis for the first 2 episodes and this episode after the reaction, so don't miss out on that. But let's just get right into it. Let's go. Blackstone Security Company. Okay. Nice shot of Dune's eye again. Nightmare. Who is that? We've seen this guy in one of the previous episodes. We saw him walk. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he was the one following in episode 1 when Klein was in the... Let me pause. When Klein was with the kind of the seer, I guess I called her, that the one that basically gave him the tarot cards, the full. We saw that guy walking with his hat. He was going to the tent, and then he saw Leonard, and he turned back, probably because he didn't want to fuck with him. So that was him right there. Okay. So he's the one that got the notebook in. Okay. The secret order. Who's that? Yeah. The notebook. Let's go. What does that do? I mean, it obviously helps calming down the person. Hold up. Isn't that the clown guy? I mean, it looks very similar. So what was that? What was going on with the shadow with Leonard as well last episode? Topaz, camouflage with the spirits and perfect divine. The girl had that, right? Or at least it was very similar. Grade 2? So there's grades with things now? Okay. With artifacts and stuff? Beyond mysterious. I was about to ask, is there... Okay. I was like, what is behind that gate? Because you don't have a big gate like this for no reason, right? So yeah, the girl that he summoned in episode 1, she had that pendulum. 7 nightmare. Secret, okay. Oh yeah, Dali Simone. So she's 7 as well. Was she? She's a corpse because he said she prefers corpses over men, so it makes sense. So it's a really powerful one. Hey yo, what are we doing here? And that... Let's see what it is. What does it look like? Oh, a doll? A clown doll, okay. What the heck? Oh, Puppet, the strands. Or is it following him? That seems important. I feel like we might see that later. Creepy ass doll, man. Bro, Yeah, we be we look so goofy, just bro actually died of cringe. That's crazy. An ancient organization established for the Pog has ties to the Solar Empire as fellow nobles. He has the least amount of activity among the secret, and as such is all well by others. Each appearances they make is usually related to either tracking or searching for something. Okay. Oh, clown dude? Yeah, what the heck? You got up, son. Is air though? You can air that? Okay, it's already starting, I guess. Is that guy, is the clown dude that's that powerful? He's like that? I mean, that's the guy that we just saw do the thing that absorbed the notebook, but... Let's see. Oh, let's go. The poet, man. Surely we handle this, right? Oh, that's cool. The notebook. What the frick? Looks a little bit more human here. But... Okay. Eye of Death, let's go. I love seeing them in action, see what they can do. Net of the lightning one. Of course he feels it, right? Because... yeah. Golly! Look at that animation. No. Wait. No shot, we are dying here, right? It's too early. Yeah, I mean, okay. Sandman. Okay, he has a sword. It's not powerful. Bro, how powerful is this thing? That's insane. I mean, I know it's probably an ant or whatever the clown did, but... Is that doing? He's still... Okay. Your thing, bro. Your thing, Klein. Okay, falling asleep. And then she can go in. Let's go. Is she okay? Yeah, I mean, as I said, I think they're a couple. I think there's definitely some love going on there. Is she dead? Why? Healing potion? Okay. It should be good, right? There he is. Okay. Bro, how is he moving like that? Yep, so this yeah, that's what I was about to say. He has to be sequence 7. Like, he has to be that strong, right? He might be above, he might be like 6. Animation is going crazy, amazing choreography right here. Holy. What the hell are those illusions, man? What the hell is he doing? Oh? Actually... RNG gods. That's funny. Is he the one saying that? Or was that Leonard? What the hell is that? Now he's using like a rope. It's out already. We're in range. There's a water over here. Oh. Yeah, the treads. We're all puppets now. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. The ends. Controlling like a puppet. Yeah. Just at that. The fog, okay. Can we? Come on, Klein, you can do it, bro. Believe in you. Okay, I mean, we're here now. Is he talking to us, bro? Of course, a clown, and he has a rabbit. A former seer, okay. So he took the same pathway? The fog has been saving us, bro. The shadow! And he smiles, let's go, Leonard. And this is also the same mouth we saw last episode at the end, right? With the foal and stuff. Okay, you're not gonna tell us? What the hell is he doing? What did he say to us? We had a pretty big reaction there too. Let's go, we surprised him. Wasn't expecting that. Nice. Ooh, yep. The damage transfer. Is that it? He's dead? I mean, that's a headshot in the throat, so... And what is that sign there? Secret order, okay. Yeah, it was all a bit too easy. Arnassus, he's saying that as well. We keep hearing that word. That is pretty haunting and creepy right there. Okay, everyone seems to be safe, nobody died. Me, yep, the shadow maybe? He is pretty self-centered, huh? Yeah, Leonard is kind of the only one that's a little bit more onto us. But, again, he says me, so we're good, right? I mean, we're both special, right? So, yeah, there's still something going on, and is he okay? Yeah, and he's shrugging it off. Is he okay? Is he gonna die now? Yeah, he's not good, bro. Please, be good. Stop coughing, man. What is... I mean, he obviously got infected by the attack, but... Klein needs to do the double tap and look at his condition, like he did with O'Neill. The body... Yeah. Dang. Yeah, was that his first kill? Yeah. Clown, so that... so it's clown. So is that... Klein is gonna be a clown now? But he was sequence 7, it looks like. So he still looked like... I mean, obviously it's face paint, so I don't know... Do be talking to the main character, buddy. Who you're talking to. But yeah, he's obviously like special because of the transmigration. The shadow. Focusing on the shadow again. Koi University, is that where his sister goes or is that somewhere else? Professor Isaac. Got the little ponytail, looking at father and son maybe? As they show the Aya and Welsh. You know, yeah, we're already in it. We've been in it since episode 1, man. Do you know more that you lead on? Shadow as well there? What the? Skeleton? No. Is that a cliffhanger? God damn it. Damn, that was for 30 minutes this much. So is that guy a Beyonder, I imagine? I mean, those powers, the shadow, he has to be, right? I mean, the way his power looks, I don't know. I mean, he could be a good guy. Definitely made it seem as like maybe he has some link with the I'm gonna need to learn how to say that the name Ambigunus. I'll have it down in the review. Really fun episode, a lot of stuff. Let's just get right into the review. There's a lot to talk about here. Alright, let's get into it. So, okay, there was quite a few interesting things that happened in this. But first, let's talk about episode 1 and 2 things that I did not mention and talk about in the previous one. So now I think I have a better grasp of the power system and what we know at this point about the sequence and the pathways. Obviously, the lower your sequence is, that's pretty obvious, the stronger you are. So the ones that has the higher sequence, so technically the strongest, right, was Dune Smith, Captain, and then Daly as well, that we got her name finally. I don't think we had it before. She's 7 as well, and there was other strong guys that were obviously there as well. But Leonard is a poet, like his whole thing is kind of, you know, about poems and all that, his power, his pathway. He's surprisingly not that high. I think he was sequence 9 if I'm not wrong as well, just like we are. I mean, now we might be different, but Klein's name in the his previous life, in his previous body, was Zhao or Zhu. I think it's Zhao. We have Nightmare with Dune. I'm still not 100% sure like what Dune's power really does. Like obviously he can invade and manipulate dreams, but even in this episode I'm not sure what he was actually doing. And then he had some electric kind of energy power around him as well that seemed to enhance his physical attacks, I guess. And we kind of see with Leonard that his power is the poet can put some of them to sleep as well, right? A lot of them, even we see in this episode that Klein was able to put the monster to sleep as well. But it's just so cool. Every time they use their power, we get this red moon, this red ambience. The music always goes crazy, so every time it does that, it's just so damn cool. And we obviously know as well that the powers get stronger at night. That's what Dune said. So the fact that it kind of goes with the moon and everything, you know, it's a cool thing. So yeah, one of the biggest mysteries at this point is the Antigonus. I don't know how to say it properly, so I'm just gonna say Antigonus. They're obviously super important, powerful as well. And it's obvious that Klein, the original Klein, had something to do with it. I mean, he found the notebook, I guess, right? From them, that we do see in this episode, but Aya and Welsh as well were there. I imagine they might have read it as well or learned something about it. And there's the quote that's scary. Everyone is going to die, including me. It looks like he tried to kill himself as well. So there's just some really, really dark stuff surrounding it. That family, Antigonus, and just the notebook and all that. So we also have I think it was on Monday, we have a meeting with the Empress and the Hangman. Those two people, I guess we'll see them probably in the meeting as well. I don't know what day we are right now, and one thing that I did not catch on the moment is that the Hangman is actually a Beyonder and he had potions, right? So that guy, yeah, he's probably strong as well and knowledgeable as well. So let's get into episode 3. The clown, I don't know if we got a name for clown, so I'm just gonna call him the clown, clown dude. Yeah, I mean, the highlight of this episode was the fight between him and Klein and the entire Night Hawk, really. It was great. I mean, the animation, the choreography, the way we were just moving with the camera, it was just very well done. So we saw Bieber, who is apparently probably like he has links, roots with the Antigonus family. And he had the notebook as well on him. And he kind of did a ritual. It was weird. I don't know what his plan was, but he was talking about reviving it, right? The Antigonus in some shape or form. He was doing something like that, and then the notebook fused with him, and he just starting to transform. And then that's where Clown Dude used his abilities to kind of enhance and make him more of a trouble against the Night Hawks. We also got introduced to the Secret Order, a kind of small organization that's out there doing stuff. I guess that they have Beyonders and stuff, and I think Clown Dude was part of them, and he was pretty powerful. So I guess they definitely have some powerful people in there. So they're basically kind of a rival to the Night Hawks, I guess, in story, right? They're just going up against us in some shape or form. I don't know if they're entirely bad, but I mean, I don't know. Are they seeking power, right? Do they just want to attain divinity? Is that just their goal? They're not inherently bad, but you know, they're searching for power, and we know how that can corrupt people, and the ends justifies the means type of thing. So I'm not sure what their whole thing is, but you know, it's clear that with this clown dude, he didn't care about casualties, and you know, so I don't know. Definitely have to keep an eye on them. So we still have some mystery with Leonard as well, with his shadow. We don't know what this is, but he told us, I mean, he's special, he's got something special about him, right? So, and he was able to move in the thing. He decided to not move because he knew that Klein was gonna do something. He believed in him, so I do like the little dynamic between the two. I think it's pretty funny and cool. But Leonard has more secrets. So thanks to Clown Dude, we kind of got basically. I don't know if I think we. Did we take the potion at the end there? Or because he told us about sequence 8. Thanks for that, dude. So he took the seer pathway, I guess, as well, right? And it apparently the sequence 8 is called Clown. 9 was seer and this is Clown, I guess. Are we going to get the same powers as he did, like where he can create illusions and just move super fast, kind of like when he gets it, he just dissipates into smoke almost, right? Again, illusions. Are we gonna have other abilities with it? But again, they made it seem as he was sequence 7, I guess. So the thing I don't know is, when you go up a sequence, do you still keep the abilities that you had on the previous sequence, or is it just you get entirely new powers that are just stronger? Or do you just keep piling up the abilities, so by the time you're sequence 5, you have still all the powers you obtained from sequence 9 and stuff? Yeah, I'm not sure about this, how it works there. And the fog that Klein keeps using, I guess that's just something that he gained because of the transmigration. You know, being transported in this new body just gave him this ability like that. Like, there's no other reason why he has that. Dune has been infected. I don't know what's going on with him. I mean, again, he got it and we saw the veins in his face, and you know, he didn't look great. He was able to get ill, but there's still some side effects. I mean, he's still coughing and everything, so I'm scared for him. He's one of my favorite characters, might be my favorite character so far, so I hope he's not gonna die in like 3 episodes or something. I hope he goes for a little bit longer, but I'm a little bit scared for him. I mean, even Dolly Daly, she got hurt pretty bad as well, so is she gonna get the same thing as well? Is she going to die in the future as well? I mean, she went pretty close, so there's healing potions as well. I don't know if that's the first time we saw it, but we knew that there was some healing stuff, because at the start of episode 1 we saw Klein's womb heal when Zhao just transported into that body. I also now understand a little bit better with the churches. You know, were for us the church that we're in, it's really all about the goddess, right? I also understood a little bit better that the thing that we read with O'Neill about the previous emperor, right? And he gave us some tip about he took the wrong path. Basically, he was saying like you should have taken the seer pathway because knowledge is power. You need knowledge in this world, and it seems like this is probably the right path that we were in. I mean, just look at the clown dude, how strong he was. He was like pretty damn strong. So it seems to be a pretty damn good path to choose. One thing I also wonder is right now we're kind of in this same place, in this same kingdom, right? I'm really interested if further into the show we start seeing, I imagine we would start seeing other places, other kingdoms. I feel like there has to be some places in this world where like there's cracked people, right? Like sequence. Like, is there already people that are sequence 1, sequence 2? Like, is that already a thing? Did someone achieve that already? Because I mean in this so far we've been seeing like sequence 7 to 9. We haven't seen really stronger than that so far, so I wonder if it's just because where we are right now it's just not like the strongest place, there's not the strongest people, and maybe other locations people are just way stronger. Or I'm sure there's probably like stronger people in this place that we're in that we just haven't seen yet, that they're hidden, maybe in the secret order. You know, who's in charge of that, right? Who's the captain in that? I'm sure they'll be strong if this clown dude was this strong, right? I don't know. Klein got his first kill. Zhao, we'll see what that does for him. He obviously didn't seem too thrilled about it afterwards, especially seeing his corpse in the morgue. That's a sight, you know, with a bullet in his throat and his head. You know, it's not a pretty sight. First of all, it was cool as well. We got introduced to an artifact. I don't think we've seen one really so far. The little clown, it was pretty dope. Obviously as well with the clown clown dude. So we got a little sequence at the end though with the clown still moving. So there's gonna be something more with it, and I do think we put that back behind the gate. So I don't think anyone is gonna go close to it for a while. So I don't know what's gonna happen with it. I'm thinking again, looks like a clown and we have clown dude. Is there gonna be something that clown dude's soul or whatever gets transported into this doll or something? Is there gonna be something there? Maybe not. Maybe it's just gonna be something else. Maybe clown dude is dead and we're not gonna see him ever again, but there's something with that doll, something there for sure in the future. So now, again, are we saying Klein is going to be sequence 8? Like he's sequence 8 now? Already, I mean, power up, let's go. Because we see in the ending, he has the paint mask, right? The clown paint. So I guess, well, is that like you have to look like this if you get to sequence 8? It's just a thing that appears on your face and you don't have a choice? Or is he actually just gonna paint himself his face? And again, are we gonna have to wear this the entire show? I doubt he's gonna look like a clown for the entire show, but what do I know? There was also an interesting imagery with that is, I think in episode 1, when we had the meeting, there was a cool imagery of plenty of eyes around us when the girl, the Empress, was talking about like she wants to be free and stuff, and having those powers kind of doesn't make you free. Being a Beyonder, and there was that illustration of all the eyes looking at you and stuff. In this as well, there was this cool imagery where it was the mouth of the clown just around us as he was talking to Zhao, Klein. So I wonder if there's something there, a similarity, a parallel with this that's gonna continue. So I'll be on the lookout for that. It might be nothing, but... Lastly, we had the teacher at the end there. Yeah, I mean, there's something going on with him. Is he... bad dude, bad guy? Does he have some roots, links with the Antigonus family? We saw his power, looks pretty cool. I mean, a skeleton with the red eyes and stuff. That looks pretty cool, but again, doesn't look like a good guy to me there. But he did have an interesting line where he talked to Klein about being careful and what he's doing with the darkness and things that you can uncover, and then you can just get in too deep with it. I wonder if he's talking from experience, he's talking about himself. That's what he did. He tried to look into it a little bit too much and just got dragged into this, and now, well, I'll need to see what his character is about and what he is, but I think that'll tell me a lot about if he did go this route and it just took him on the wrong path and now he has no choice, or whatever. There's some little cool, because there in the last few episodes I was seeing just characters there. I was like, who are they? Was there at the end of episode 2, when in the end credit scene, they were having the dinner with the entire family, the Moretti family, they were having a dinner. There was a guy just outside the house. Was he one of the, with like the blonde hair kinda? Was he one of the guys we saw in this, introduced in this episode? Why was he just there in front of the house? Was he just telling him, or was it, I don't know. I don't know if it was him. If it is, it's a cool little detail, I guess. And then the other guy as well, that we saw at the start, that was following Klein in episode 1, when Klein was with the seer finding out about the tarot cards, and he saw Leonard and he was like, yep, never mind, I'm out, you got it. So just little cool callbacks to characters, I think, there, and it's about it. Let's see where it goes now with the teacher. I'm sure it'll be important. Us probably getting to sequence 8 now. Let's see where it goes, man. Fun episode, good episode. Let me know what you think about this. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss out on my reactions to the rest of this show, and like the video if you enjoy my reaction, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Alright, see you.